Ladies and gentlemen, Skepta just responded to Joyner Lucas's last diss track. Right now, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't know who's winning. There are certain things Joyner said in his last track that I kind of didn't land for me after certain things, but that didn't mean that I think that he lost that. I just took some points off. So I think I'm gonna have to say who I think won at the end of this. But we got Skepta's Joyner's Law. That's a crazy name. Let's get into it. I want this battle to really heat up. After hearing Mike Righteous rap, I was like, I forgot. Okay, that's what I've been wanting to hear. I forgot. Okay, so let's.
Hey, Joyner. It's time to go home, son. It's over.
Nah, this shit ain't over. Where's Skepta at? I'm ready.
You've been gone for a minute now.
What?
You missed the shit.
Is you serious?
Time to go home, son.
Yeah.
By the way, to me, my rule, the Screwface Jean rule, you can have any rule you want, but my Screwface Jean battle rule. Battles are 3 rounds. Y'all niggas can go for 17 songs back and forth. To me, it breaks up into threes, into numerals of 3. You understand me? Yeah. So to me, this is the last round. Anything after this is the start of a new battle. Joyner's last response will be the end of this battle. Let's go.
You said that you've been waiting for this. Come on, tell me how long have you been waiting for this, huh? Since you and 6ix9ine were fucking, doing foreplay with a snitch. Oh, you heard that whip crack, you're trying to stay in the mix. You think 6ix9ine were fucking, doing foreplay with a snitch. Oh, you heard that whip crack, you're trying to stay in the mix.
What? What? By the way, in my to all the people who, because I feel like this battle has boiled down to stan wars. It's not even really like stans of these rappers. It's just like U.S. versus America. It's boiled down, and same thing that's tried to happen with Kendrick and Drake. Same thing. I've seen this. I won't allow it to happen. There's people telling me it's like it doesn't matter if Joyner lies or it doesn't matter if Skepta lies. You're supposed to just accept it as truth. And I go like, and he's like, I thought lies didn't matter. It's like, that lets me know you don't actually watch me. I've never said lies didn't matter. I said, if you could always stretch the truth, you could always maybe say something in the battle that might not be true, but it has to be based on something, and you better hope it's not easily debunked in one quick little search. That was what I was saying with that. Like, it would be no difference. Funny how you brought up Tekashi 6ix9ine. My example is if Tekashi was battling, I don't know, Nas, I don't know, just throw in another rapper. That's disrespectful. And Nas cooks him for ratting, and then Tekashi's rebuttal is, I never ratted. What are you talking about? I've never told in my life. I'm the most thorough gangster. I don't think people would be like, you're supposed to accept it's a lie because that's a battle. It's like, come on, my nigga, no. Unless I can't prove it or unless I could believe what you're saying. You understand me? The only reason why Kendrick to me's saying Drake's daughter worked is because he had a secret son. So if you have a secret son, it's not hard for me to believe you have a secret daughter. Do I believe it's true? I don't know. But it works in the vein of a battle, just for that. But anyway.
You and 6ix9ine were fucking, doing foreplay with a snitch. Oh, you heard that whip crack, you're trying to stay in the mix. You dick sucker, you tried your luck. Your album coming out, you're dissing me to hype up the buzz. I exposed the ignorance, man, you're lying too much. While you were laughing at my accent, I was lighting you up with mad bangers. I told them, please shut the fuck up, I have manners. Cosplaying gangster rappers, you think your lyrics are sexy?
Okay, he's saying you cosplaying gangster rappers. I want to hear more about that Tekashi. What? You can't put that on some. You putting a lot of mustard on his jacket, gang. You putting a lot of mustard on his jacket, gang. He was doing what with Tekashi 6ix9ine? Excuse me? Hold on. I gotta do some research. Because it's the same thing that I said with Joyner said. What are you talking about, man? What do you mean by that, man? I don't know about that one, bro. I need more. You gotta tell me more about that. You can't just drop that. He was doing what?
Manners, cosplaying gangster rappers, you think your lyrics are sexy? Cause you switch them around and rap backwards. You cat rappers, whack rappers, I smack rappers. It's war, Jonah, don't flop, you know that I ain't nice. Catch him at the night show, now he's got stage fright. You know what I spray like, clips loaded. Hit him with cannons from the arsenal, he ain't seeing daylight. Or do it hands free.
Ooh, cannons from the arsenal, he ain't seeing daylight? Ooh, that was for the battle rap heads. That was for the battle rap heads. And that's low-key could be Arsenal, the soccer team, too, because he's from the UK, so you could throw that in there. But Arsenal from the Cannon, you ain't seeing Daylight. Shout out to Big Cannon or Young Cannon. Shout out to Arsenal. Shout out to Daylight. Ooh, nice little, okay. It's not a scathing diss. It's clever, though. I like that line.
Spray like clips loaded, hitting with cannons from
Ooh, clips, too. I didn't even catch the clips. Shout out to Charlie, nigga.
Arsenal, he ain't seeing daylight. Or do it hands-free, no DNA. I holler at my hitman.
Oh, DNA Hitman. Oh, he doing a battle rapper scheme. Okay.
From the Arsenal, he ain't seeing daylight. Or do it hands-free, no DNA. I holler at my hitman. He can hit you from 20 feet away. But it's a horror movie if he pulls out the shotty. You ain't scaring anybody, man. This clash was a piece of cake. You think...
It's a horror movie if he pull out the shotty. Shout out to Shotty Horror. I like that. Very clever. Love the scheme. Now get back to punching this nigga, though. That was very clever. I like that.
But it's a horror...
So far, you're saying cosplaying gangsters. Some with the 6ix9ine, but that I got to do some more research before I let that punch land. Because I'm not quite sure what the hell he talking about. And the battle rap scheme. So
20 feet away, but it's a horror movie if he pulls out the shotty.
Okay.
You ain't scaring anybody, man. This clash was a piece of cake. You think you're seeing Skepta today? I'm Nicolas Cage. Gone in 60 seconds, no minute made. But I got the juice now. Joyner can't take the pain.
This is good rapping. Punching wise, like dissing wise, it's good rapping though. I like the gone in 60 seconds, minute made, juice. He's rapping very well in this. It's just like, okay, but like, start manging this nigga.
Gone in 60 seconds, no minute made, but I got the juice now. Joyner can't take the pain. You lost your chances of ever being in D12, and I take the blame. It's the fashion killer, think I need a pink polo. Drop round 2 on your release date, oh no. Took you another week to reply, you were so slow. Said you're pushing your album like this ain't promo. Remember,
I don't look at this. This is a thing that this is a modern thing in battle that we've started doing that I wish I low-key think Drake started this on back to back. I waited X amount of time. Where y'all at? Right? Excuse me. I hate this new like urgent response culture where it's like, nigga, take the time you need to take. Bro, Nas, if you go back to Ether and Takeover and look at the times of battles drop, nigga, it's not about just dropping a week later because you feel like some weird arbitrary clock is set so you're not saying your best shit. No, nigga. If it took you a week or some change, I don't care, nigga. When you get to it, you get to it. You feel me? Now, when you in the middle of the battle, I do, but it's like, I don't do that. I'm not taking time off. I'm not taking points off Joyner because we responded a week after his album drop, nigga. Like,
pushing your album like this ain't promo. Remember, this is all Drew's mad plan. Think you need to get his head checked. Need to get him a CAT scan, cause he ain't Black Sam. And I never said that you're the Black Eminem, boy. I said you're the Black Stan.
ooh. That was hot. That was fire. Because Joyner did say, calling me Eminem is a compliment, which I also, but he said he didn't call you Eminem, he called you the Black Stan. He said your Stan is a negative thing. I think people have forgot that. Who Stan is in the music video, Stan. I think niggas have forgot that. That's a bad thing. He said, you're the Black Stan, you're not the Black Eminem. He said, you're the black dude who's obsessed with Eminem, not that you're Eminem. So that's a good rebuttal because I don't think Joyner, his rebuttal to that didn't speak to what Skepta was saying. I think Skepta pointed that out for anybody who might have thought it did.
Eminem, boy, I said you're the Black Stan.
I like that clearly. Distinction.
Yo, SK, I want some blood clot boy around here. They don't know it's a new day. They don't know it's on a top boy into souffle. Better mind how your step boy better know. Meridian, N17, don't take no chance.
Yeah, you must have banged your head. I saw you went onto a podcast, told them you wish your dad was dead. I can't lie, that's a madness dread, but it makes sense, I understand it now. That's why you talk about mine, you're a clown. How you dissing my dad for holding the fam down? Yours burnt out, he left you running around.
ooh, that's an angle. Great angle. Good angle. You could tell he did a little research too. That's a good flip. Oh my God. Oh my God. That reminds me of like an ERB, like one of them scathing, like holy shit. Oh, he bringing up the pops, gang. He said I watched the. Oh, I see the connection now. Oh, you making fun of my father, but yours wasn't a. Oh shit. Damn. Okay. Wow. Now that's a punch. That's a diss.
Talk about mine, you're a clown. How you dissing my dad for holding the fam down? Yours burnt out, he left you running around. From one personality to the next. Might be Will Smith, might be a snitch, could be a racist man, might be Chappelle, cause anyone else is better than being yourself. I know.
Oh my God. There we go. Oh my God. He's flipping the whole Joyner, because Joyner's known from rapping as different people, rapping as perspectives, different people. So rebuttaling by saying, yeah, rapping as anybody but yourself is better than rapping. Rapping as anybody else is better than rapping yourself. That's a clever. Ooh. I don't know why. I'm starting to learn. Skepta will do this thing where like the first half of the record will be like, okay, all right, and then he'll start really battle rapping at the bottom half, and it's like, why didn't you? That's such a weird strategy, bro, because people aren't gonna give you as much points for the stuff you said on the second half if the first half ain't as jumping. Now, if it is smart that you leave them with the half that's cooking the most, but like, god damn, start right away, bro.
Will Smith might be a snitch, could be a racist man, might be
He said, because he was all these things, might be a racist man.
Chappelle, cause anyone else is better than being yourself. I know storytelling's effective, but I like your songs from your own perspective. Like your song with M when you came out the closet. Do you? Only fake niggas won't respect it. I love.
I remember that song. Yeah, because if you said Skepta messed up fashion for making it gay. You said that. And then he rebutted, said, you literally have a song where you came out the closet, bro. So don't throw the homophobia at me right now, Nick. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. There's gonna be people be like, that doesn't even matter. And nothing he said here I got to research besides the Tekashi thing, so I'm not really even gonna give him points with that. Is he saying just because you work with Tekashi, or I'm not really giving him points. Same thing I did with Joyner. I'm not giving him points for that, unless I go back and I find out like there was like rumor that they were. But
from your own perspective, like your song with M when you came out the closet. Do you? Only fake niggas won't respect it. I love exposing ignorance. As a child of immigrants, that's always been a plan. I don't live on the coast, I'm with a gang on the ends, and we're talking slang you don't understand. We don't make excuses when it comes to war. I'm in the booth for my birthday killer. Your first name's Gary, so you know we gotta put him in the grave like your surname's Glitter. And don't leave your...
Hold on. Because if Gary Glitter is the person I think it is, bro. Because if Gary Glitter is the person I think it is, oh my God. Oh my God. Just do your research. Yeah, do some active listening. Do your research if you don't know who Gary Glitter is. Lord!
They killer, your first name's Gary, so you know we gotta put him in the grave like your surname's Glitter. And don't leave your girl around me, that's foolish. Always on time, and I thought that you knew this. I don't rock with you or your music. What's love? Fuck that, I just shoot shit. I never been robbed, you bozo. And I'm outside, see me walking dolo. If a man ever tried to touch my chain, leave him looking like the Jordan logo. I didn't even need to discuss with the fans. They can already see how many lies you've told. Said he hasn't heard from me since the 90s. Jonah, I was 9 years old. All I had to do...
Joyner, are you fucking serious? Hold on, gang. How old is Skepta? Joyner, there's a lot of shit you said in your song that it just doesn't make... It's genuinely doesn't make sense. You would say it. Okay, so he was born in 1982. I'm bad with math, nigga. So by 92... No, nigga, what is he talking about? 90... Wait. How old was he at the end of the 90s? 1989. I'm so stupid. 7 years No, 8 years after that would be the 90s. And then 10 years after that would be the 2000s. So what? You was like 17 in 1999? So nah, that don't even make sense. But nigga, I don't even get that bar. My math could just be completely. Were you 9 and 19? You were 9 and 19. You were 1990. Yeah, I don't think that one passed.
Lies you've told.
Basically, he's saying that he was too young.
Like the Jordan logo. I didn't even need to discuss with the fans. They can already see how many lies you've told. Said he hasn't heard from me since the 90s. Joyner, I was 9 years old. All I had to do was post one tweet. Now you and all of your guys exposed. You should say thank you. I saw the spike in your streams. Let's talk about the highs and lows. I'm cooler than Hammertan. A traveler, pull up in the caravan.
I'm cooler than Hammer Time. If you're talking about the Hammer Time, I think you talk about, nigga, Lord have mercy. Nobody gonna get that, but niggas from the land. Niggas ain't nobody gonna understand that Hammer Time. I don't know if you talking about the same Hammer Time.
In the streams, let's talk about the highs and lows. I'm cooler than Hammertan. A traveler, pull up in the caravan. If you left the country, might learn a lot when you spend a day in the UK with a gang. Never race to Jamaica, never fight in Nigeria, never ride your bike. Might learn a lot when you spend a day in the UK with a gang. Never race to Jamaica, never fight in Nigeria, never ride your bike into a Turkish man. Never rob an Albanian, never diss a Somali, never go bar to bar with an English man. Cause I got bars that could fuck up your future. It's a fist fight, I came with a bazooka. All you could do now is watch me win. You can never be headline, you lollapalooza. Delusions of grandeur, you're lost in the source. Get back in the real world, get off the computer. Your father gave you all the gems, now you turn around saying you don't wanna be junior. That's what's killing black men. You said your manager's from the ends, why does he talk like that then? When you said I wish I was American, I was more confused than your manager's accent.
Shit. Is your manager from the UK? Oh, shit.
Then, when you said I wish I was American, I was more confused than your manager's accent. Novelist dissed you, holler back then. Chip scorch your crews duppy and smile at the twang of them live when it's time to attack them. Best in the world, better mention a man then. Back to the money. It's over. Point proven.
Okay, so he's saying literally 90 as in the year 1990 because he was 8 in the year 1990. But when Joyner's saying, I ever heard you from the 90s, that could be 1999. So you could have been 17. When did Skepta drop his first song? I kind of want to know, just for my own sake. In 2002. Oh, yeah, so regardless, Joyner, you'd be wrong. Regardless, Joyner's wrong, because Skepta dropped his first song in 2002. If you ever heard him from the 90s, I don't know why Skepta said, I'm 9. You could have just said, nigga, my first song dropped in 2002. You didn't have to say I'm 9, because then people are going to be like, well, you could have been 18. It wouldn't matter if it was 1990 or 1999. His first song dropped in 2002. So, damn! That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Joyner, it's up to you, and then I'm going to have to go back and really judge who I think won this whole thing, but I like that. I like that more than, I feel like Skepta got slightly better with every track, and I feel like this one felt like he had more to actually say about Joyner. Good rebuttals, good flips. Let's see. Joyner, it's all you.